We started back in 1956 as a nonprofit. We're still a nonprofit. And the reason we started was because, excuse me, enlisted service members didn't have a lot of options for life insurance back in the 50s. They were considered to be a higher risk group. And so a couple of enterprising young Army officers started the association. They found a carrier that would write a group policy for enlisted members, and that's how we started. We've grown over the years. We include all military members and federal employees and their families, spouses and families. And what we do is we offer quality, affordable group term life insurance to military members, federal employees, and their families. Well, I think the kids that come here, and not only in the S2S program, but the things they do once they get to the NTS are something they take with them for the rest of their lives, I think. And there are really some sharp kids that attend these sessions. But I think they're all leaders when they get back. They come here and they interact with other kids who are clearly leaders in their school and in the S2S program, and they go back with a kind of a renewed sense of what they can be doing. Well, right now I see a downsizing. It's Secretary Carter said today that the kids that are in school today have lived their lives under the shadow of war. That's all they've known. And I started thinking back, and even their parents, since 9/11 have lived under that type of an environment. But I see the challenge now for military families is, as we're drawing down, more military families are leaving the lives that they've known for many years. So the challenge is really assimilating back into civilian life, finding jobs, finding a place where they want to settle, making sure that they have all of the things that the military kind of automatically provided for them: medical care, places to shop, places to live, and all these things. So I see one of the big challenges for military families, not just military kids. For military kids, it might be a plus, because they've got mom and dad around if they're not being deployed. But I see it as a family challenge for those families who are being downsized and put out in the civilian world. You've got to do your best in school. You've got to stay focused. We sponsored the session on cyberbullying, which was a very interesting session, but as I think about that whole topic, I think that part of the problem is there's too much involvement, too much investment in the internet. Kids need to break away from that. If they are so consumed with what's going on the internet that they'd rather jump off a bridge than face a cyber bully on the internet, there's a problem there. So they need to get out of that. They need to kind of spread their time around, but do something positive, get involved in other things, work as hard as they can in school, find out what it is they're interested in, and then when they get a chance to get involved in that vocation or whatever it is, go out and look for a company and tell them, just let me do anything. You don't have to pay me. Just let me come in and work for a couple hours every day. And so you get to learn, pro bono. I don't want any money for it. I just want to learn. And that's how you develop over time a work ethic. That's how you develop a work reputation. And that's how word of mouth, that's how you get jobs later on. People will be calling you. Character development, I think. At the end of the day, that's what you've got. You become known during your lifetime by your character. You can do good things or you can do bad things. You can do the right things or you can do wrong things. But when throughout your life, people that you come into contact with are going to know you by your character. And they're going to talk to other people. And somebody says, well, what's that guy like? Well, he's a nice guy, he's a great guy. He did this, he did that. And when you're dead and gone, your family members and your friends will get up and eulogize you, and what are they going to say? They're going to talk about your character. They're going to talk about what you've done in your life and what kind of a mark you've left on other people that you've known. So I think not to put the other two strands below the one that I chose, I think that's the one